Hello, this is Mini Me inspired by Hello Robot. The end goal of this tutorial is to make a robot that spins around with an LED like this. First, take your package and tear it open. Inside, you'll have all the components to build your first little robot. So the first step is you want to take this little lily pad circuit and you want to note that there's a plus and a minus. So the plus is positive and the minus is negative. And each side has a plus and a minus. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take one of these motors and we want to attach the red side to plus and the blue side to minus. So I'll do that now, and the way we do that is we want to tape it with electrical tape. You can rip it or you can just use scissors. Either way works. You want to make sure the metal part of the wire touches on to the metal part of the circuit. Now, peel off this bottom to and attach it to the bottom of the circuit. So now you'll have it, you want to put it roughly in the middle so that it spins well. So now that we have this side attached, you can take apart the battery with scissors, or again, you can just rip it. You insert this into the circuit and then you put it on, you'll realize that it starts spinning. This is because the power is going from the battery and it's going to the little motor on the bottom. The next part is you want to add a little LED, which is one of these lights, in order to turn it on. So in order to do that, you have to note that there are two parts of this LED. There's a long part and a short part. The long part needs to go into positive, and the short part needs to go into the negative side. And you can know that by the plus and the minus. And the way you attach them is the same as before, just with copper tape, and you want to stick it through the hole and then put on copper tape. And you probably want to remove the battery before you do this part. I forgot to. And if you turn on the circuit, sometimes the wires have a little bit of issues, so you just play around with it. The problem is that you have to make sure it's actually contacting the metal here so that power gets sent to the wire. Okay, but if you want to make it a little bit cooler, you can cut a stuffed animal out of a sheet of paper, or you can draw one or print one. Choose whichever one's cutest. And then you can make a little hole with a pen or pencil. Take this piece of paper. This is like a sticky thing. Take this little piece of double-sided tape, stick it on top, stick the LED through